Hi, and welcome back to Blue's Garden. Busy week, very exciting. I managed to get some real decent harvesting. Grabbed a lot of tomatoes, grabbed a bunch of zucchini, a ton of peas. My daughter grabbed a lot of peas. She ate a lot of peas. Cucumber, some lettuce, a bunch of herbs. I collected a lot of the seed heads for the overwintered onion. I did manage to collect the seeds out of the seed heads for the overwintered onions. I also collected my first couple of big batches of raspberries. Very exciting. Let's take a look at collecting raspberries. So there are two main types of raspberries. There are June bearing and ever bearing. June bearing give you all your raspberries at once, sometime in June, sometimes as early as the first week of July. And they're bigger. They tend to be bigger raspberries. Mine are ever-bearing, which means they're slightly smaller raspberries. But once they come in, they keep going until probably last week of September, first week of October. Mine are ever-bearing. And each day I collect about a bowl of raspberries. About a pint right now. Excuse me. Whatever I don't use, I freeze for the next day. I freeze, and then I have a new bowl. I know it's a little bizarre. Here we are, just into the first week of July, just after the 4th of July, and I'm planting seeds. And the reason for that is it is looking ahead. I don't want bare spots in my garden. If I planted 30 zucchini at the beginning of the season, I'd end up with 30 zucchini plants producing all at once. So by succession planting, which is plant now and then plant in 3 weeks, you have these plants that give you fruit over time as opposed to all at once, and that makes it a lot easier to use. So here we go. Succession planting the golden zucchini and my black beauty dark green zucchini. Here we are, July, and it's weird to be planting seeds, but succession planting is the secret. If I planted all of my zucchini at the same time, I'd have them all grow fruit at the same time. This way, I plant some and collect some early, and then 6 or 8 weeks later, I have another batch that are going in ground, and they're ready in another 2 or 3 weeks after that. So this is me succession planting. I grow both Black Beauty, which is the traditional dark green zucchini, and golden zucchini. And I plant 2 per cell, total of 6. Out of that, I hope to get about 4. These plants will go in roughly where my current garlic is. I will take these zucchini that are now being watered. I will take these once they grow and transplant them into the space where my where my garlic is growing. Here I am, collecting the onion heads, the seed heads, from chives and bunching onions. These are my chives, overwintered. These are a month ago, maybe something like that, where they have blossomed, they have bloomed. These are the chives about a week ago. The blooms no longer have their color. These are what the chives look like, and my bunching onions look like, where you can actually see the black seed inside the pods. I will cut these pods and bring them inside. These are all the pods. Once I have the pods, I will tussle them, rough them up, grind them against my hand, pinch them, get the black seed to fall out. This is step 1 of collecting the actual seed. For me, I'm actually collecting both the chives and the bunching onion. I have a red beard bunching onion and a Tokyo long white. So there's actually 3 sets of seed that I'm collecting here. And I'm doing them separate. This is the Tokyo long white that you're actually seeing now. I like to save the seed, overwinter a few plants, and save the seed each year. So these black things are actually the tiny seed. Each pod is, I don't know, 50, 60, 100, maybe 200 seeds. So here's the seeds in their pods. Problem is I got a lot of chaff. And like you separate the wheat from the chaff, I'm going to use air. Sprinkle, the heavier seed falls straight down. The chaff, which is the puffy pod, kind of blows with the wind. And now I'm going to help it by blowing with the wind. Watch this. Just blow on it, and the lighter stuff just falls away. And until you're left with just, the majority of what you're left with is just the seed. That's how I collect the seeds from my onions or chives, bunching onion, or the red or white bunching onion. Take all that fluffy stuff out, and you are just left with all those black seed. I'll put those in a Ziploc and put them in a nice, cool, dry space. Let's take a look at the first decent harvest. First up is the golden zucchini to harvest. Got 2 different kinds of zucchini planted, the golden zucchini and the dark green zucchini. These are some turkey purple tomato, of which I got a lot growing. I got pickling cucumbers and marketmore. These are the pickling cukes. These are green zucchini, black beauty. These are the golden zucchini. As well, I got some peas growing. Sorry, these are the 2 pickling cucumbers. Golden sweet peas. The green are the giant Oregon sweet peas. I'm collecting some of the turkey purple. These are black Roma tomato. This is 1 day's worth of collecting. Some raspberry as well as the zucchini and peas and cukes and zucchini that you saw. Tomato I'll end up grinding up. These tomatoes never made it into the picture of the harvest because I ate them. And let's go for a walk for the tour of the garden. Got a lot of lavender in bloom. Here's the Black Beauty eggplant. I got 1, 2, 3 eggplant growing. I've got a ton of Tiny Tim tomatoes that are coming. These are the San Marzano. I got 4 plants of that happening. 4 or 5, I can't remember. I think these are just my regular Romas. I can't remember. I got a ton of tomatoes coming. Rio Grande here. They'll come in soon. Black Roma, you've seen me harvest a lot. A lot more coming. Regular Roma. Baby Roma coming soon. Some raspberry growing up in the middle of my tomatoes. That's just a found offshoot. A total of 14 varieties of tomatoes growing. So I believe these are beefsteaks. I can't be positive. These are the crook neck squash, of which I've got 3 growing. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. As you know, YouTube is really emphasizing the short form video, which makes anybody creating any kind of content longer than 90 seconds de-emphasized. This is 100% real, me, not AI generated. So if you wouldn't mind, it would be really helpful if you could please click like, share, subscribe too. That really helps. Comment below. What were your first harvest this year? What are you most proud of in your garden? Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. That helps me grow, and that helps you grow. Thank you very much for subscribing. Please like, share.